All right, the first step with Fresh Face Fantasy is you want to color correct. And if you have dark spots on your face, you want to color correct with red or salmon or pink or something that it's going to cross out all the darkness because you want your face to look flawless. So that is what I'm doing now. And as you can see, I have them everywhere. So I should have just painted my face red. So next, I'm going to just go ahead and carve my eyebrows out. Nothing major with this. Just, and really you can make your face, your eyebrows look any way you want, but you want them to kind of look natural. Mine really don't look natural because I had like a heavy hand and I just didn't feel like doing it over. But you know, so let's just go ahead and skip that and move forward. So now you want to use foundation. Foundation plays a major part because you don't want a lot of foundation. Usually I would just cake my foundation on, but today I'm using it sparingly. But I need enough to cover the color correction, right? So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in there, make it look real cute and real, you know, smooth and light. Not light as in the color light, but like light and not as heavy, you know. Now you want to make sure you set your foundation. And I'm going to use my Black Radiance Pressed Powder. And I'm just going to go ahead and go over my foundation lightly because you want everything to look flowy, like you're on a cloud and you're just all that, you know. Now, the concealer, honey. I'm going to go in with 2 concealers. One to really just like give me a nice glowy look. And then I'm going to go in with a different color, a lighter color, just to give it that brightness that I need under my eyes, to give it that fresh face. You want to feel like you got your 8 hours of sleep, that you drink all your water, that you exercise daily, and you eat all your greens, honey, your vegetables. So that's why I'm using 2 sets of concealers. And then I'm just going to go ahead and dab that in, blend it out, make sure it looks nice and even and good. And we're going to go ahead to the next step. Now that I'm done with my highlight, I'm going to go ahead with 2 different colors for my contour because I want to give it that dimension. Like my forehead is the perfect size. My nose is perfection, even though it's naturally perfected. But you know, if you want to give it a different look, this is all. You don't have to do this, but you know, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead with my first color, and then I'm just going to dab lightly on my forehead and my cheek areas to give it that nice snatchedness that it needs. And I'm going to go ahead and buff that all in, blend it in very well. If you need, like you feel like you need a little bit more, go ahead and do that, you know, because this is your look and you know what you like on your face. Okay, next. Okay, so now here's where you want to set all that beautiful highlight of yours because you want to make sure it's all in place, but you don't want to go heavy on the setting powder. Just a light touch so you won't look caked up. Remember, this is Fresh Face Fantasy, so you want to keep that theme, so don't go heavy. Don't be baking it up. And sometimes we don't even need to bake, but I do. Here, I'm going to cut my cheekbones with the setting powder because that contour was kind of heavy and I just want to even it out. And plus, I want to bring out the fantasy, you know, like those cut cheekbones. And to add to it, I'm going to take my bronzer and I'm just going to cut it more, go over that contour just to make my cheekbones pop, you know, and to set my contour. So that is like double, you know, to set my contour and to make my cheekbones pop. I did the setting powder, and then I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up my forehead. Everywhere I contour, just go ahead and set it in bronze. And then I'm going to move away, brush away that deep line because it kind of looks crazy sometimes. Now I'm going over my eyebrows with my eyebrow gel because you want to make sure your eyebrows stay in place, you know. Make sure they don't fly away or brush off, you know, whatever. Now here's my favorite part. I'm going to take my little highlighting palette. I think it's called Goddess from number 7. And I'm just going to put that above my cheekbones and my blush area, in my corner eyes, on my nose, everywhere, on my brow bone. And I just feel like I'm floating when I put this on. I feel good. It brings out the youth in your face, I should say. You know, you look good when you put it on. And then I'm going to put them on my lips, even though I'm going to line my lips after. But, you know, sometimes you just want to be extra. Oh, yeah, and I did put on my lashes. I forgot to point that out. And with lashes, you can go natural with the Fresh Face Fantasy. Really, the Fresh Face Fantasy is supposed to be replacing the natural look. But I feel like it's just a step up from the natural look. Like, you want to do a little extra. You want to go like 2 steps up from the natural look, or a step up, level up. You call it Fresh Face Fantasy and you look good, sis. So that's all I got for you. I'm going to do my lips and I'll have all the products listed below. I thank you for watching, and if you haven't, press the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. I thank you guys so much for watching me. Share this video and please subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.